direct from Blackpool Seafront. It's Blackpool Pleasure Beach, or Pleasure Beach Resort, opening day. I'm Scott and I'm with Stephen here, and you're watching Your Experience Guide. There'll be a lot more of us once we get inside the park. It's a gorgeous sunny day here in Blackpool, isn't it, Stephen?
Oh, it's fantastic, blue sky, no wind. It's actually good weather for the big one today. A bit cold, but the big one's never shy of the cold, you know, in the snow and everything over the years.
No, we've been on it in the snow, the rain, the hail, and all sorts of conditions. Yeah. But this is unfortunately where I have to say the big one is not going to be open today.
You're joking?
No, they've put it on the website this morning.
Okay, but we can still have a good day with the other rides, I suppose.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
It's a shame that it's not going to be open, but...
Yeah, it is a real disappointment that they haven't put it on social media until this morning. And even now, it's not actually on social media, it's just on their website. So it's if you find it, you find it. But a lot of people have travelled a lot of miles to be here today, so I really hope for their sake, if nothing else, that the park really pull it out of the bag today, because for us, we can come back next week or the week after with our season passes, but you've got people here from Edinburgh, Glasgow, Cornwall, everywhere, Ireland. Yeah, people have come from everywhere, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, literally people have come from everywhere to be at Blackpool Pleasure Beach today. So Blackpool Pleasure Beach or Pleasure Beach Resort owe it to them to give everyone a good day. I mean, season pass holders are well known for having a moan, but those that are paying £35 today, they need to have a good day.
Oh, definitely.
Otherwise, I'm looking forward to getting on the Grand National, Big Dipper, Nickelodeon Streak. Yeah, just be good to see what's changed inside the park. The issue with opening day in terms of showing everything in the vlog is the day just goes by, literally like that. So we are going to do 2 vlogs this weekend. Today's all about the rides, I think.
Yeah, I think we should try and get on the rides and just see how they're running this year. And...
Yeah, exactly, because obviously there's been a lot of maintenance done over the winter, so we'll see how it goes. We'll go and catch up with Mike, Mark, and everyone else that's here shortly. But yeah, that is our intro. If you do enjoy this vlog, please hit the like button, please subscribe. Let's have a good day, Stephen. Come on.
I'm sure we'll make a good day out of a bad situation.
Yes, come on, let's do it. Let's go. We're now inside Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and there's been some good news, Stephen. Big one's tested.
Yeah, hopefully it is going to open after all.
How confusing.
I don't really know what's going on, but if we get the big one, then that's a bonus.
If you don't know what's going on, we can be sure that Pleasure Beach don't know, because, well, it went on the website that big one wasn't opening, then Amanda Thompson, OBE, posted that it wasn't opening, and now it's testing. So, yeah, who knows? Anyway, it's time to do some introductions. We've got Sam, we've got Mark, we've got Fiona. Let's bring Mark in. The man of positivity always. You looking forward to today, mate?
No, it's good to get back in the park.
It is.
Closed for a long time. It's nice to. It's one of them on opening weekend where you just get to see people.
Yes.
That you've not seen for a while. It's just nice to chat and, you know, just an easy way into the season.
Yeah. We did go to Nickelodeon Streak first, but it's not ready for opening. There's actually Steeplechase is open.
Yeah, let's Steeplechase.
Looks like we're starting the season on Steeplechase. At least we're starting the season on an Arrow coaster.
Classic.
Yeah, classic Arrow. But yeah, we did go to Nickelodeon Street, but it's not ready. We don't know what we're going to do about Big One, do we? We're just going to wait.
I think it's a bit of an odd one because, let's see, you know, you see it go on the website.
Yeah.
Plan maintenance.
Went away from the rev entrance a bit.
Plan maintenance. So that indicates that it's not going to open. Not like it's down for any reason or whatever. So, and then you see it going round. So it just seems a bit.
The thing is, with how little testing it's done, I have 2 questions. Is the big one ready for the public to go on? And secondly, are the staff ready for the public? So it's a nasty question to ask, but when it hasn't been tested, it's one that everyone is entitled to ask. Yeah. Is it actually ready? Are the part ready for it?
That's what I mean, because like, it's not like, oh, it's down for whatever reason. It specifically said on the website that it was planned maintenance.
Yeah. Which
indicates that it needs maintaining.
Yeah.
They're waiting for something, but it just seems a bit odd. And now it's going round. So if we get on it,
happy days.
We go on it, but I'm not hopeful anyway. It'd be a nice surprise.
Anyway, Stephen's run off to Steeplechase. We better go and catch up. Stephen, wait, we're coming now, mate. We're coming. We've been on Steeplechase. Not the usual way to start a season, Mark.
I think it's the first time ever I've started on steeple, to be honest.
To be fair, I don't normally go on it till like May, on a weekday when it's quiet, but yeah, it's not the worst start. At least we've been on an Arrow coaster.
Classic Arrow.
Classic Arrow, yeah.
And it didn't have a queue either, so...
No.
And it's only on 2 trains currently at the moment. Well, 2 lanes, sorry, at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
2 lanes, 3 horses per lane.
Yep.
And one thing I did notice, actually, if we're trying to be positive as well here and objective, is that they have repainted all the horses.
Yeah,
and they're looking really clean and fresh.
Yeah, they are, so they've done a good job on that. It's nice to see it touching up with fresh paint. Obviously, we walk past Ghost Train, that's had a fresh coat of paint on it as well. So.
Yeah, definitely cover that later on. And the staff on the steeple, really, really friendly.
Yeah.
Said like, welcome back, have a good season, hope you have a good day and all stuff like that. So that was good. What's current status for Big One?
Some people with high visits need a train, so you know they're working on it at least anyway.
Yeah, they're giving it a go, so we'll see how it goes. What's the plan? Nickelodeon Street?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, Revolution. Stephen's forcing us on another ride. Is that what you want, Stephen?
Yeah.
Come here a minute, you.
Come on, then.
You ran off to steeplechase and you didn't go on it.
I became the cameraman for a little bit. I
Yeah.
did a terrible job.
Yeah, great.
Is that footage going to be for this?
Yes, yeah, it is.
Good. Quality camera work.
I'll check it in a minute. Right, Revolution it is. Stephen.
Yeah.
Why did you suggest the Revolution?
Because it's an Arrow classic and very thrilling and exciting roller coaster.
Was it a thrilling and exciting roller coaster today?
Not today, unfortunately. So maybe next time we come.
Why not? I'll say why.
Can you pan a little bit?
I've already filmed it, mate. It's valid.
Okay.
It's valid. It's not made it to the other side. So currently we have steeplechase on one lane. We have no Big One. We have no Revolution. We have no Avalanche. And
no infusion.
No infusion. Oh, and no Grand National. This is going really, really well. Really positive so far. Getting it absolutely spot on. Clearly, you are not suggesting any more rides.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
I suggest
Oh, we've got someone. He's alive.
He's not.
He's alive. You're not.
Can we clarify the name of the ride over there?
What?
Big tall thing.
What? Hyperion?
No.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
The shot tower over there.
What? Ice Blast or PlayStation?
Well, that's the thing.
Stop calling it Ice Blast.
What? That's what it's been called.
That's what you've all been calling it. It's the PlayStation. We've all had it wrong. Ignore all the branding over it for the last 20 years or whatever it is. Ignore it. Ridiculous.
It's a 30-year-old video games console.
Stop
not
talking
a
about
20-year-old
ridiculous rumours. Too many ridiculous rumours. Another ridiculous rumour is that you're sober. I don't believe that one.
Not a chance.
No, not a chance.
Also, it appears that I might be about to lose a bet to Mr. Prescott. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, I bet a fiver with him that that big thing over there is not going to open.
It's not big anymore, apparently. They're still doing a lot of tweaking in the station, so I won't get your hopes up yet.
Well, I've got to get my hopes up.
Yeah. To be fair, it'd just be nice if some rides were open. Seems at the minute we've only got Big Dipper and Nickelodeon Streak open. I might start filming in black and white. We can pretend that we're back in the 1930s, because that's about all they're offering at the minute.
Get it in sepia tin.
Yeah. Should we go to Big Dipper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do. Another one bites the dust. We going on Big Dipper then? No. Why not?
It's got about a 3-hour queue.
Yeah. One trip.
Nemesis will have less to queue this on opening day than that.
Yeah, so another ride that's not quite prepared for opening days, Big Dipper. One train, crawling round, hardly making it round the track. Got a massive queue, so we move on to the next thing. Unfortunately, we'll try and do it later, eh? Yeah, or tomorrow. Mike suggested going back to the hotel. Might be a good idea. I'm going back for Gladiators, that's for sure. Roll on, can't wait for that. River Caves, closed. Add that one to the list. Going around to Ghost Train now, so looking forward to seeing what they've done to it, because there's been some changes. Oh, way up. Mark's got a stomp on.
I just want to say at least the fountains are open today.
Yeah, good news that. That was your Darcy Sandero moment.
Yeah,
Good news.
Good news.
Good news. Wait a minute, the Grand National's just open. Let's go.
Let's go, yes.
The front row of the Grand National is the world famous Sam Shepherd.
First ride of the season for me.
Excellent.
best money in the country. Open.
Are you excited?
Very excited. Can't wait to get back on it because it is a classic and a very good classic at that.
Excellent. Are you excited, Stephen?
I just hope it comes back.
The theme today is not looking good, I'm afraid. No, I do like the Grand National though, it's fantastic. I hope we get on it.
Good news! Sam Shepherd went on the Grand National. Bad news, the rest of us didn't, because it's broke down. What do you think about Ice Blast then? Obviously today on Instagram, no, Twitter, sorry, we were told it's ridiculous rumours and it will open. Do you think it'll open?
No.
Do we have to, should we believe the MD of the park at this point?
Well, you'd like to think that she knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So if anyone should know whether it's going to open, you'd expect her to know.
We say that, but she didn't even know what it's called.
I know, but I'll be honest, like, it doesn't look like a ride that's going to open.
No.
You know, you look at it and the fencing's been taken down, there's wires hanging down there, and it's open to the elements.
Yeah, it is. You've got like literal cables just open to, well, it's chucking it down at the minute, just open to the elements, isn't it?
It is, so it doesn't strike me as though it's anywhere close to being ready to be open. So if it does open, you know, if it's somewhere at the earliest, you would imagine, it just doesn't look like it. And if it's not going to be open, just say it's not.
Just be honest.
Just say it's not going to open. Do you know what I mean? Don't become defensive about it. Just say it's not going to open.
The thing is, like, we had the outburst on the podcast about season pass holders. There was the outburst at the Valhalla media event aimed at people who are not supportive. We want to be supportive, but when you've got the park that is literally like, they don't even know what they're doing, they're putting out statements that the big one's not going to open, and then they're testing it, and then you're saying, oh, Ice Blast is going to open in a couple of weeks and it's ridiculous rumours. We had it all with Valhalla, yeah, it's going to open in 2022. It didn't. It's just, you've got to be honest with people. I mean, if you want people to be like positive and not pick on things that are going wrong, at least be transparent with your customers, especially pass holders who, especially like, I can't speak for everyone, but I remember in 2008-9 when this place took an absolute pasting online, and I was always like, yeah, I'm going to go Pleasure Beach all the time, I'm going to throw money at it, I'm going to support the park online. And we've done that before. We did it in 2019 when the park got hammered, but
the thing is, like, I remember like 2019 when it was a bad opening day, we still came the week after
and tried to say, look, it isn't always like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It does get better.
Exactly. Like Amanda's obviously come out and said Grand Prix is not going to open, but we're going to plan something.
Yeah.
Why not say this? He's going to plan something then. If it's not going to open, just put the rumours out there and say, we are going to plan something for it.
Well, the thing is, there's rumours that they're replacing it with a gyro swing and that it's been ordered. I mean, I don't know if I believe it, but there's all sorts of rumours at the minute. But I just, well, the other one, Skyforce, going here, isn't it?
It is. I'd be more inclined that will be correct.
Yeah.
The Skyforce will be moved from there to here, and that will become part of the hotels.
I don't want to say it, and I don't want to be mean, but if you're going to keep having a go at fans, you can't expect fans to turn up and be like, oh yeah, all these closed rides are brilliant. All these, like, you know, peeling paint and low capacity is brilliant. If the Pleasure Beach want people to be on side, we've got to work with them and be on side with us, rather than just like passively aggressively having a go at us all the time. Yeah, we are critical, but there's nothing to be positive about when it's an absolute shambles. We've only been here an hour and people are like, well, I'm just going to leave. So it's just a joke.
There's just nothing open at the moment.
No.
Is there? Like, went for rev, it closed. Can't be held, and it rolled back. The steeple closed after we'd been on it, opened it in one lane. Avalanches rolled back. You know, it's an opening day and it's a bit cold, so you kind of expect it, but confusion, not open again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're starting to struggle. Like, it's obviously when National opened and that's gone down again, and the park doesn't feel ready at this moment in time. It really doesn't feel ready.
No, I don't think it is ready. I don't think it should be open, to be quite honest. But what do we know? We're just annoying pass holders who just moan for the sake of it on the internet. So, some positivity. The Grand National is open, as we can see back there. There's people in the station. We didn't bother filming to say we were going on it in case it didn't happen, but we have now been on it. How was it for you, Mark?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Incredible. Airtime, Moist rail as well.
Yeah, very moist.
It's just a fantastic ride. It's comfortably the best woody in the country for me.
Good stuff, good stuff. I'm genuinely happy that we've been on it, and genuinely happy that it's just cheered us all up a little bit. It's like, yes, we've actually been on a coaster. But here comes Mullet, and he has got something else to say. It's a little bit different from the rest of us. How was the Grand National for you, mate?
RMC.
No.
Yeah.
Get the gravity group in, that's what I reckon.
Or gravity group, yeah, just do something, because that was not fun. Yeah, that was a little bit rough. Yeah, it's the first day, warming up, but yeah, it's not riding very well.
No, and how are you anyway? Not seen
Very
you for,
good, yeah,
for a while.
yeah, Lobsterland last time.
Yeah, it was about 4 weeks.
5 weeks ago this weekend.
Wow, that's gone quick, hasn't it?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, good times that.
That was a brilliant trip.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what's your plan now, mate? I guess we won't see you again now.
No, you'll see me around. Well, so I'm going to stare at the big one for a little bit, because if I stare at it, it will open.
That used to work when it was windy, but it's not windy, that's the issue.
No, but it's raining, so it's technically a weather-related issue. No, it's not.
It's not. It's just not ready.
No.
A bit like everything else.
But as I say, I am still going to stare at it.
So some good news again, the Ghost Train is now open, and there's some new scenes that have been added in the Ghost Train this year, so it'll be good to see what they look like. So we're going to head on there now. It's a bit of a queue, but usually moves pretty quickly, so time to do the Ghost Train. We've been on the Ghost Train then, and it's good. The new scene's in there. Well, new scene. It's really, really good. There's a load of new models in there, and there's a jump scare. Really, really enjoyed it. I believe there's going to be more work going into it, so it's not the finished article just yet, but yeah, really, really good to see the changes on the Ghost Train. Really enjoyed the ride on it, and yeah, it's now chucking it down, so we're going to get under some shelter. We've decided it's time to brave this icon queue. 2 trains, one of those is an Enzo train. Everything we've queued for is broken down at some point today, so hopefully this one will break that jinx and we'll actually get on Icon. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm pleased to report at the first attempt we got an Icon. Front row as well. Mark and Fiona did front, me and Steve did front as well. Any thoughts on that one, mate?
Yeah, it was open.
Good point. Happy days.
Which is a rarity for today, you go.
Yeah.
You can tell that it's cold because it wasn't running at its best, but it's not going to do it in these 5-6 degree temperatures that we've got today, so
yeah,
understandable. And you know what? Actually, it's been reliable.
Yeah, it has.
You know, it has been open all day. I've not seen it go down at all. So
no.
You know, so
there's actually been a lot of people doing Enzo as well, which I think is always good to see.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like an enthusiast day, really, isn't it today? But it is still good to see people going on it. In terms of other stuff, a bit of an update. We've heard that the big one will definitely not be opening. Avalanche is shut for the day, and Revolution has just rolled back again for what I believe is now the 5th time today. You'd think at one point they'd go, do you know what, this isn't working, we'll stop running it.
Yeah, Infusion's reopened again.
Yeah, so that's probably a good thing. Big Dipper.
One train.
Yeah, 1 train, so we will check the queue, but we can't promise we're going to do it. River Caves was down again.
So I saw someone who was stuck on it for 40 minutes because there was an issue with it.
Oh, and there's currently an evacuation happening on the Pleasure Beach Express because one of our friends has been sending us pictures of basically sent us a picture stood next to the Big Blue. So that's not normal. But yeah, I want to say actually what I remember as well, there's been a lot of people come over and say hello and we like your videos and stuff, so if you are one of those people, then really do appreciate your support. And that same goes to everyone that we've not spoken to today. We genuinely really do appreciate it, and we are sorry we've been negative today, but can't put a positive spin on this day. And it sounds like Pleasure Beach Express is actually working now. It's doing a toot. Maybe it's going backwards.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's rolled back too. Pleased to report that Pleasure Beach Express is back open, and as you can probably tell, we're on it. And I think it's the fastest I've ever been on it. It's travelling at some speed, this. Yeah, best thrill ride of the day. To be fair to Pleasure Beach's engineers, they're still trying to get Avalanche going and they're trying to get Revolution sorted. So, as I always say, the engineers at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, they are the true heroes of this park.
Full speed ahead.
I was launched when we set off out now and expected it. I kept away.
It's motoring along this.
This 5-minute ride's only got to be a couple of minutes at this rate.
It's actually faster than Icon's launch, this.
That's what I think.
But how quick this is going round, I'm confident that it's not going to get stuck by the Big Blue. No chance. It's going too fast for that. Which is good, because I don't really fancy walking back from by the Big Blue. It's a good ride, the Pleasure Beach Express. Just sit and chill out on. Highlight of the day, how fast this has been though. Brilliant.
You've levelled up the railway system.
Easy. Easy. Not stopping here.
Well, it broke eventually.
It was going too well, wasn't it? It did. Fastest ride we've ever had on the Pleasure Beach Express, but it didn't make it home.
Right, so it's going to sound like a police interview. The time is 3:35 p.m. and I'm starting this video outro because, well, we've had enough. So I will start with you, Mark. How has your day been at Pleasure Beach Resort, or as you call it, Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
Well, it's been an interesting day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's putting it politely. You can't dress that up, really.
No.
You cannot dress that day up. You know, obviously, it just didn't start very well.
No.
Big one not available. Oh, but you know what? We'll start getting it tested going round. It's like, right, okay. And the weather's not helped them. It's
No.
been cold. And, you know, that's shown the number of times that Rev's gone down.
5 times I've seen Rev roll back.
Avalanche, you know, it's just not making it round. And that's due to cold, but because there's nothing else, they've got to keep trying.
Yeah.
If everything else had been up and running and working as expected, they would have said, like, let's just call it on this one today. But diffusion's been up and down, train's been up and down.
Yeah.
It comes to something, probably the most reliable ride today was Valhalla.
Do you know what? I think we've just come out through the Pleasure Beach gift shop on the way out, and I think it completely sums up how badly Pleasure Beach is being mismanaged when you've got merchandise for Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Pleasure Beach Lancashire and Pleasure Beach Resort. If the park don't know what they want to be called, how do we know what we're supposed to call them? It's just, obviously someone signed off on Pleasure Beach Lancashire merchandise because there's loads of it.
Yep.
Who the hell's going to buy that when they're not branding themselves as that on the internet? Unless maybe they're waiting for a reason to change it to that halfway through the year.
That's what I mean. It's just like someone signed that off, and if it's not necessarily like what they're called, but if there's no clear direction,
No.
then that's been shown throughout the day of the park.
Yeah.
It's like there's been no clear direction of where this park is going or heading towards, because they'll put something on the website, but then they'll change it on Twitter or online, and it's just all over the shop, really.
Yeah. For me, they need to stop focusing on hot ice, stop throwing all their eggs into one basket of hospitality, and remember that without an amusement park, there is no maximum occupancy at the Big Blue and the Boulevard and the nice shows and pantomimes. Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Pleasure Beach Resort, Pleasure Beach Lancashire, whatever you call it, people come here for the rides, not for an ice show, not for a pantomime, not for the Boulevard or the Big Blue. People come for the rides, and if they're not available, people are going to go home peed off.
Well, you only look at it like, obviously it's early for us.
Yeah.
Mullet left 2 hours ago.
Yeah, Mike left 2-3 hours ago.
Yeah.
People have just, it's been a mass exodus out of the park, and it's just been a shambles. Worst day I've ever had at the Pleasure Beach, honestly. And I've walked around the Pleasure Beach after I've had a kidney out, and I couldn't go on any rides, and that was more enjoyable than that absolute shambles today. So I'm done, Mark's done. We'll quickly get Stephen's thoughts.
You need to restart you.
No, you go for it, because I ain't got much battery left.
Well, Pleasure Beach Resort, South Shore. It's been a little bit disappointing today. Ride availability, it just hasn't run long enough. I've seen it, I've got experience with roller coasters. You need to run them in. The grease is new in the wheels, and clearly by the amount of stalling coasters, they've not had that run time, not had cycling time. That's why they're all stalling. They need to run the rides as much as possible, especially if you're only doing it a week before they're going to open.
Yeah.
So again, they've opened too early.
Yeah.
I think really, you know, they should have communicated out. Like, people are going to be asking for refunds. I dread to think how many refunds the public have paid have asked for. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Here tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be a better day tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll cut in there and say at the start of this video we said we maybe wouldn't do another vlog tomorrow, but I think we better add.
I think we're going to have to, mate, because of how little we've done today.
So that's all for us today. Many thanks for watching. Again, I'm sorry it's been, well, it has been negative, but we've had no choice really. So if you have enjoyed the video though, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Many thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next Blackpool Pleasure Beach vlog, or Pleasure Beach Resort as you call it. See you next time.